Vice President Kamala Harris and her new running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, are now going on a multi-state tour. The two had their very first rally in Philadelphia last night. The campaign says it already raised $20 million in just the hours after Walz was announced as the pick. ABC's Perry Russum has more from Washington.
In front of thousands of supporters in Philadelphia, Vice President Kamala Harris, for the first time, standing side by side with her new running mate Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota.
I couldn't be prouder to be on this ticket and to help Vice President Harris become what we all know is very, very good for us to think about: next President of the United States of America.
The 60-year-old governor spent 12 years in Congress, served in the Army National Guard, and was a high school social studies teacher, where he was the football coach. Harris says she was looking for a fighter for the middle class.
Coach Walz and I may hail from different corners of our great country, but our values are the same. And we both believe in lifting people up, not knocking them down.
Walz burst onto the national scene last month after calling Trump and Republicans just weird, a line he repeated last night.
You know it, you feel it. These guys are creepy and, yes, just weird as hell. That's what you see. That's what you see.
As governor, Walz has been a supporter of paid family leave, universal school breakfast and lunch, and abortion rights. Republicans accuse Walz of not acting fast enough to deploy the National Guard to stop violent protests in Minnesota after the death of George Floyd in 2020. At the time, Walz saying he wanted a plan for how the troops would be used. Former President Trump calls the Harris-Walz ticket the most radical left duo in American history, his running mate J.D. Vance repeating that attack.
My view on it is it just highlights how radical Kamala Harris is.
Walz on a vice presidential debate with Vance.
And I got to tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy.
The Harris-Walz ticket now goes on the road, visiting a total of 7 states this week. That includes that stop in Pennsylvania yesterday. Trump and Vance have events scheduled throughout the week. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.